Very good morning, everyone. Oh my gosh, it's a rainy Tuesday morning. It's definitely a rainy Tuesday morning. I am your life coach, Leonie Tusa. I'm delighted to be here with you this morning. Here's what, we have a lot of rain. I can hardly hear myself. Let me know if you're hearing me. You know, I'm a little late this morning, but this morning I just needed to touch base with you. You know, earlier this morning, I would have put up a message. All right, I would have put up a quote. All right, and that quote is so profound. It is so profound when you begin to look and examine, you know, transformation. It's Transformation Tuesday, people. It's Transformation Tuesday. And as we go through transformation, we are going to go through a number of stages. We're going to go through a number of steps. Things are going to be different for us. But can I tell you that a lot of what we experience is really because we really created it ourselves. We cannot, or we need to actually stop blaming others and look to self. You need to take responsibility of where you are at this point in your life. I need to take responsibility for that, because everything comes about because of the decision or decisions we have made in the past. Everything I do today is going to impact on my future. Everything I did yesterday is going to impact, going to impact on my today. All right? Now, as the quote indicated, it is a painful thing to look at your own trouble and know that you yourself and no one else has made it. And that is so true. So I remember, and I just want to give you a little insight. I recall some time back, you know, that every year, November, December, I'm going to sit down and I'm going to write my goals and that sort of thing. All right? And the thing about it is that by the time I got to March, April, my goals seemed to have, you know, taken a back step. Why is that? During that time, my workspace got extremely busy. This is when all hands got to be on deck. This is when you have to be laser focused and getting all the tasks that you need done, completed. And that used to supersede everything else. It superseded everything I needed to do for me. All the goals I had took a back seat. Now here's what. At one point, at that point in time, I said, oh my goodness, no, this cannot be happening again. I am tired of this happening. This needs to change. All right? And I was so determined at that point in time to say nothing is going to stop me this time, and I needed someone to hold my hand. And this is when I got a coach. I got a coach because I recognized it when there was a cycle in my life that every March, April, things got hectic and I wasn't able to complete what I started. And then I would start back again in September. I say, okay, this time you're going to go for it, you're going to work with it. And by the time September, December come, you know, you get all busy again and things start happening. You understand? So the thing about it, what I'm sharing with you is that you need an accountability partner most times for some of the changes you need to go through in life. Some of us actually hit rock bottom where we have nothing else to do but to go up. Because all along the journey, we know we need to change, but we were not changing. We were not taking those steps to change the habit, to change the way we were doing things. All right? We keep hiding behind, you know, behind whatever disguise we have. And say, oh gosh, we'll deal with that tomorrow. Oh gosh, we'll deal with that next month. I'm too tired. I can't deal with that. I will make all kind of excuses instead of dealing with the actual situation that we really want to get out of. So here's what. I want to tell you that you have not been the first person to be there. You will not be the last person to be there. But the thing about it, at this point in our lives, I want us to be honest with ourselves and really recognize those areas we need to make changes in. Yeah, you need, oh definitely, we will talk, Adafi, we will talk. You know, because the thing about it is that as you go through that journey, I know I can tell you, I needed someone at my side. I needed someone to hold my hand and say, Leonie, did you accomplish this? Because my coach knew my goals. My coach asked me some really some really tough questions, and I had to give real answers. I had to go and dig deep for those answers. And the thing about it, a lot of the things we do today is embedded over a number of years because of how we were socialized. Our thoughts and our mindsets about money, our thoughts and mindsets about relationship, all of those things took place in our formative years. All right? Now, as a child growing up, we would have been influenced by the media. We'd have been influenced by our parents, our aunties, our uncles, and nothing is being filtered. The children we absorb every single thing, and today children are absorbing every single thing. There's no filter. So now in adulthood, things begin to manifest itself. A certain mindset, a certain thought processes, and some of those thought processes, because there wasn't a filter as a young person growing up, most of the times, or some of the times, we find that we struggle as adults to deal with it. And as we begin to deal with it as an adult, we realize, hey, my mindset about money came from what my parents and my grandparents were involved in. My mindset about relationships started way back as a child, how I related to other persons. All right, so this morning I want to encourage you to really sit down and be honest with yourselves. Let's be honest with ourselves. Let's be more self-aware. Let's sit down and reflect. Let's see how much, because sometimes we say things and we do something totally different. And this is where we need to come in alignment. And to come in alignment means that we're going to have to shed a lot of garments, people. This morning, I'm not talking about garments to wear to tuck you in. I'm talking about a different garment. You have to take off those garments that are weighing you down. Those garments, those limiting beliefs like, I cannot do this, I'm not strong enough, I don't have enough skill. Hey, what? Let's change that around. I can learn how to I can develop new skills. I can do this because I have everything I need in me. I can ask questions to learn how to get a thing done that I didn't know how to do. All right? So the thing about it, we have to go into reprogram mood. We have to develop a habit of doing the correct behaviors that will give us the kind of outcome that we so desire. So here's what's happening. I got a coach. I have a good friend too, who helped me along. Hey, good morning, billionaire. How you doing? Yeah, good morning, wise woman. How are you this morning? How are you, woman of God? Here's what, dig deep. Let us dig deep. Let us reprogram ourselves. I'm not going to fool you. It's not easy getting rid of a habit that you've had so long. And sometimes it's not easy seeing the ugly that is in us. Because some of us, we do have some ugly spots and we try to hide it because it's going to be embarrassing to us. Think I don't have ugly spots too. Hello. But the thing about it is that when you recognize those spots, you recognize those challenged areas in your life, you got to work on it. You got to work on it. And when you begin to work on it with the support of a coach, what happens for you? You gain clarity. I gained a lot of clarity in a lot of areas in my life. And even when I wasn't so sure about things that I needed to do, I was still moving. Why? Because I was talking to myself. I had my coach there. And here's what. I'm going to tell you the truth about you. Just as my coach told me the truth about me. Because here's what. Your coach supposed to always tell you the truth, and I have that in a coach, and I'm going to be doing the same thing. I'm going to tell you the truth. And can I tell you that with coaching, your confidence can soar and will soar if you give it a chance? Yes, it happens, because you become so reassured of where you are going and what you want. Your desire begins to burn up, and when that desire begins to burn up, you begin to come into alignment with those goals that you have. And listen, the alignment don't happen one time. You're going to have some weeds you're going to have to get rid of. You're going to have to clean your garden. Yeah, you have to clean your garden, clean your thoughts, clean your mind, clean your words. You're going to have to now deliberately control what you listen to. Are you in agreement with me here? Yeah? Are you in agreement with me here that you need to change what you listen to? And yes, I'm going to tell you, you're going to lose some friends along the way. Yes, you're going to lose some friends along the way. But you're going to see some improvements in your life. You are going to see improvement in your productivity. And listen, you're going to help. You are going to actually, do goals that are achievable. So this morning, I want to tell you, I want to share with you that all those self-sabotaging behaviors you would have had, yes, you're in full agreement, Miss Cuthbert. Yes, those self-sabotaging habits we have or had, you're going to see them start to shell off. Those garments are going to start to come off. And you're going to see that you're going to grow. You're going to begin to grow and you're going to begin to mature. So you're going to prepare for change. And one of the first things you need to do to prepare for change is that you need to sit down, just as I've done in the past. And when you sit down and you begin to look at all those things that you need to change, it doesn't matter what it is. You write it down. Be specific. If you need to change, if you need to make changes in terms of your finances, write it down. It means, therefore, if you're looking at finances, you're going to write down all your bills, all your debts, every area money comes in from, all where you spend your money. You're going to be starting to keep track of those things. You're going to change all of that, because it is through honesty with yourself, honesty with myself, we can go forward and go through that whole change process where we move out of our comfort zone and become stronger for it. So you're going to have to let go of your old self for your new self to come out. You're going to have to move out of your comfort zone. Regardless of what you do, you're going to have to move out of that comfort zone. Listen, you know how much comfort zone I had to move out of? And as soon as you think you get into one comfort zone, you are out of your next comfort zone, because change requires that you move. Hi, Juliet, nice to see you. Change requires that you move. You're going to get that sense of direction. Yes, you're going to get a deeper sense of direction, a deeper sense of purpose. Yes, your relationships with your friends will change. Now, tell me, what is it do you want? Where do you see yourself? Where do you want to go? Let's forget everybody else and keep them out of your mind. Let's forget what everybody else think about you, and you think about you and what you would like to achieve. Yeah? Think about that. You are actually going to be building a new comfort zone around the things that you actually want in your life. Things that you want in your life. You are not going to be going to and fro like a leaf on the ocean, because you would have put into your mind what you want and where you would want to go. So good morning once again, everyone. I know this was much food for thought for you, but I want us to be honest with ourselves. Sometimes some of us really need to hit rock bottom so that we have no other direction to go but to deal with the problems we created because of our decisions. It's not the children who created that. It is you who created that based on your perception of how you see things. It is you and I who created our own problems. And the thing about it, I know you're saying, what she's talking about, but can I tell you, yes, we created it. And I want you to stay tuned. Stay tuned. We're going to be dealing with this. So once again, I know I only have 10 minutes this morning to share with you, but I trust that this would help you move forward. And if this resonates with you, feel free to connect with me. Let's work on how we can improve you. I am your life coach, and I'm in the business of helping lovely people, transform their lives, because at the end of the day, I want you to win. When you win, I win. When you win, I win. When you win, your family win. Society win. Everybody wins when you win. So good morning once again, everyone. I am Leonie Stusan. Thank you so much for joining me on Transformational Tuesday. Stay tuned tomorrow, please God, at 6:50 a.m. just for 10 minutes. We are going to be having coffee and conversation. And feel free to join my group, Healthier Me, and like my page, Creating a Healthier Me. So goodbye, everyone. Have an awesome day in spite of the rainfall. All right, so enjoy. Bye for now. Good morning, Celestine. Morning, Shoma. Nice to have you. I'm just wrapping up there. So have an awesome day, everybody. Bye for now.